They haven't taken the time to create a plan or the time to share the knowledge that they have with others so that the company is well prepared to move on and to move forward. It only tells me those people aren't ready to move to the next job. So those who are willingly share their knowledge with others without the fear of being replaced or outdone are the true leaders in an organization. One of our country's most famous CEOs, former CEOs, Jack Welch, once said, "If there's anything I want to be remembered for, is that I help people understand that leadership is helping other people grow and succeed." To repeat myself, leadership is about them. It's not about you. Your willingness to help other people grow and prosper will only help you succeed in the future. In my job, I frequently get asked, what's happening in the job market? What's happening in the labor market? Sherry talked a little bit about it. Which industries are hiring? What are companies looking for in prospective employees? And in the spirit of sharing my knowledge, I'm going to give you my perspective this morning. As Sherry mentioned, you first need to know what's happening in the job market. The Bureau of Labor Statistics tells us that we are at a 26-year high for unemployment in this country. 9.5% of the people are unemployed. This has directly or indirectly affected every single person in this stadium today. When you look more closely at the numbers, though, you'll see that people with an associate's degree are more likely to be employed. 92% of people with an associate's degree are employed, and 95% of the people with a bachelor's degree have a job. Your choice to pursue and complete your degree is giving you a competitive advantage. I expect that the job market in the United States will continue to lose jobs through the remainder of this year, and I hope that job creation will return in 2010, probably later in the year. But despite the news of the ongoing job losses, there is hiring taking place across all types of industries, from healthcare, education, to the government, green energy organizations, technology companies, just to name a few. Proof of that is we have over 1 million jobs on careerbuilder.com right now. Having just completed your online degree, you know how to use and how much information is available on the internet. Use the tools available to you to advance your degree. Also, as Sherry mentioned, today you're not only leaving with your degree, but with a broad base of professional contacts that can serve as a solid foundation for your future. The network of University of Phoenix graduates could one day be the largest network in the world. Do the numbers on it. Just as many of us today rely on Facebook or other social networks to keep in touch with friends or develop new contacts, develop your University of Phoenix network of contacts, of mentors, of mentees in the years ahead. Personal relationships have always played a huge role in my career. As a University of Phoenix graduate, you're part of one of the most influential networks of our time. There are University of Phoenix graduates already making a huge impact in the world today. They're leading public companies, serving our local communities and law enforcement, curing our sick, and educating our young. And you saw in the video, Denise Okatundu, who is an alumnus of this organization, of this university, has founded a K-12 school in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. That is a great example of using what you've learned to address a social issue and make this world a better place. So proudly go forth and build upon the tradition of contributing to the world around us. In closing, as I reflect on the points we discussed today, I think about our willingness to address social issues, to learn new things, and to teach others how it brings fulfillment and excitement to our lives. But you are going to make mistakes along the way. Don't worry about it. I'll give you some examples of very public mistakes. Consider the Decca executive in 1962 who said, "We don't like their sound. Groups of guitars are on their way out." He was referring to the Beatles. Or the president of Digital Equipment Corporation who in just 1977 said, "I see no reason why anyone would want a computer in their house." Or even in 1927 when H.M. Warner said, "Who would ever want to hear actors talk?" These very successful people were way off the mark in these comments and in these statements. Don't worry about the mistakes that you'll make. But what you need to do is you need to learn from them. You need to apply what you've learned and pursue your unique aspirations with passion and purpose. You need to reach out to others, both unlike and like yourself. Get to know them, respect their differences, and celebrate your similarities, whether they're far and few between. To quote Nelson Mandela one more time, there is no passion in playing small, in settling for a life that is less than the one you're capable of living. When you live with enthusiasm, when you live with interest, you find the joy in the small things, the opportunity in the inevitable challenges, and we dream big and attain extraordinary results. Your degree is going to take you down many paths. Your skills are going to be able to be applied across many industries and many social causes. The opportunities are really yours for the taking. But as Sherry did a minute ago, before you get started, you have to say a simple thank you to the people behind you, or if you're listening to this online, the person next to you, and thank them for the support. I know how important it was for me as I was going through my education to have my wife and children support me. They are very proud of you today. So take the time and celebrate this tremendous accomplishment. Thank you for your time, and congratulations, graduates, class of 2009.
Thank you, Brent. At this time, I have the pleasure of introducing our student speaker. I had the opportunity to meet Tenzi last night, and I am proud to welcome Tenzi Ramsey up. She is a candidate for Associate of Arts in Healthcare Administration.
How my Axia College of University of Phoenix education has influenced my personal and professional life. Faculty members, academic staff, fellow graduates, family members and friends, please accept my warmest greetings. This afternoon marks a very memorable milestone in my life, and I'm truly thrilled to be delivering this speech on this momentous day. My quest for higher education was the wind beneath my wings that led me on a search of online colleges. There was always the haunting thought as to which curriculum would fit in with my work, my family life, and checkered work schedule. After several weeks of calling and laborious search, I received a call from one of University of Phoenix enrollment counselors, Devon Downer. He analyzed my situation and offered the program that would best fit my scholastic endeavors. He proceeded to inform and outline the requirements of the course that I was interested in and walked me through the entire process within a couple days. After a grueling process of information, I then became very hesitant about pursuing my educational goal, as the task ahead seemed rather overwhelming. However, with much encouragement and prompting from Devon and my family, I started my journey. At first, it was very rocky because I had been out of the school system for years. I wondered how